Right. Hammer editor. Back at it again. Lucky me. Right. Okay, so I have this little area where you can get the pistol. Add some more fences, and then in the pistol area, I'll add a button or something that you have to press to get past this fence, to make it so you can't accidentally skip getting the pistol. That would suck if you had to play the rest of the game without a pistol. I'm learning how to make maps in Hammer for Portal 2. Nice. Nice. That sounds like it must be a very, difficult process, I assume. But I've played some cool, community maps that were made in Hammer and not just the, regular old Portal 2 custom map maker, because I know that you can't add more details in that like you can in there's a Hammer map for Portal 2 I made, and it has to do with the vac tubes. Ah, nice. Yeah, I guess there's only really one segment where you go through the tubes in Portal 2. And Portal 1, for that matter. That's cool. That's cool. If you end up uploading them to the workshop, let me know and I'll check them out. I'm currently making a Garry's Mod / Half-Life 2 map. At the moment it's going to be played in Garry's Mod, but at some point I plan on turning it into an actual Half-Life 2 mod. But I'm just going to make all the maps in Garry's Mod first. That map is on my workshop. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what then, I'll download it. Could you send me a link or tell me what it's called so I can find it? Portal 2 workshop. Try. Okay. To get a workshop link, if you just go to the mod page, right click anywhere on the screen and click copy page URL and then just send it in chat, I should be able to open it in Steam Workshop. I won't play it right now because I don't like to go against the what the name of my stream is, but I will check it out at some point. Alright, let's turn this into a prop. Where is it? Door rotating. And take this little ball and put it over here. Maybe over there. Cancel. Why is there two balls? Fence underscore door. Make a prop static. What is that thing? Oh. Right. Hopefully that link works. Does not look like it's sent, I'm afraid. You can tell me, you should be able to just tell me the map name as well. And I can look it up in the workshop. Okay, this is good. Now, can you turn an actual prop into a button? It's called Record Breaking Tube System. Interesting. it has to be tied to a physical object. Well, poo, that's annoying. I can't tie an entity to an entity. I didn't think so. Right. Well, you didn't play Portal 2 yet. No, I've played Portal 2. I've beaten it. I've finished the game. And the co-op, actually. Yeah, it's more like it. Right. That's less like it. Sounds. There's like some kind of sign that says door controls or something along that line. That's way too big. Jesus Christ. Backwards. Excellent. Okay, so pressed target entity's name. I thought I named that other door. Oh, I didn't. Alright. Target entity's name, defense door, where is input? Unlock. And outputs. Is there a way for it to do unlocked? Maybe I can do 2 outputs from here and make one of them have a delay. Right, let's test. What? Oh, it's just loading. Hello. That's a problem, that you can do that. Okay, no, I'll fix that. Well, it hasn't worked perfectly. Okay, it should work now. Press the button. Oh, what? Why is it still opening from there? It's annoying. It's very annoying. I'm so confused. What is this? Why is there two? Oh, is that where it goes to? Maybe. I don't know. There is undoubtedly better ways of going about this. Shite. Darn it. Okay, you know what? I'll just make it a sliding gate. That's just easier. Less hassle. I want to remember how you do that. It might be something you can only do with not a prop. wall made of arrows. Excellent. Sound like a great texture I can use, maybe. Was it off before? Was it? Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. Now I just need some waters around it. To give it a bit of detail. And for that one, we'll just use oops, that's not right. Some kind of decal to this, I guess. We've got combine. Pistol. Need to fix that somehow. Looks terrible. Whatever. Right. What's good, Ben? I'm back. Hey, thanks for joining. Good to see you. I've made a new map, as you can see. Good to have you back again. Wait, no, that's not right. I need an open sound. Fence underscore door. Good. Okay. New. Right. Let's test that out in game. Right, and then the infamous crowbar. Indeed it is the infamous crowbar. It's... Oh. What? Why is it moved outwards? Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to the button. The great button incident. So I've got movement direction that I need to edit. Move direction. I want to move this way. It doesn't look right at all, but whatever. We'll see where that gets us. It's closer to what I was hoping. Not exactly what I was after though. Yeah, it's kind of moving in every direction a little bit, which isn't what I want. Let's see if that fixes it. The infamous crowbar. Screen block. Yeah, that's my bad. It's a annoying little bug with overlaying Hammer Editor over Garry's Mod. For some reason, OBS just doesn't like that. I don't know if it's OBS or what, but oh, son of a bitch. But it just doesn't like having both of them displaying for reasons unknown to me. But oh well. So let's try that. Do I have to manually turn off and turn on the Hammer Editor recording anytime I have Garry's Mod open? Because otherwise I'll show you what happens. This weird visual bug happens. You'll see it on stream in a sec. That happens. And I couldn't tell you why that happens, but it does, and I've tried to fix it and have been yet unsuccessful. Did it even move at all? Right, is it this little bowl? Do I need to move this little bowl into the desired position? If I put you there, is that where it'll move? Will you move to the little bowl? Because that would be nice if you did. Right. Cool. Let's make this a little easier. Oh, never mind, I guess. Pay no mind to my impeccable aim. Right. Yeah, no, that's not fixed it. Great. Excellent. Hooray. The gate of infinite troubles yet remains as just that. The gate that causes me infinite troubles. It's looking slightly better. I just need to figure out which direction is up and stop it from moving up. I assume the smaller value will be up. So, in theory, if I just get rid of you and keep you, my many woes should be solved. I hope. Let's test that theory. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn bloody hammer back on. So if it's black, that's why. There really has to be a more intuitive way of going about this. Surely. Oh, is it displaying that with more priority? Window match priority, match title otherwise. So window title must match. I suppose that's fixed it. No, it hasn't. Is it something to do with this? Cloud transparency? No, that's what it is. Okay, wonderful. I've fixed it. Yes, no more black screens. It's a great day for the likes of me. Okay, well. Yay indeed. Well, that's going to make this a whole lot easier. It's going to mean that my forgetfulness will not be a hindrance to the quality of the stream. Which is good. Good news. Although now I feel like I'm going to start pressing the button out of instinct and hide the window for eternity. Because of how vastly intelligent I am. Winky face. And this is working now. It's all coming together. Everything's working. Wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay. Well, this whole section of the map's complete. This little sect. And I guess I could add some more decor, I suppose. Maybe some stuff to this wall. It's feeling a little bit barren, a bit bare. Some other little detail-y props I can add. I suppose this little roof setup wouldn't go unnoticed. Well, actually, it very likely would go unnoticed, unless you are really looking out for details in the map. But if you were, then it would be appreciated. God, this thing's ginormous. Is this even gonna fit on here? Maybe. I think only just it's gonna fit. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad, honestly. It's not terrible at all. Could add like a little combined camera here as well, I guess. That'd make sense. Assuming this is anything like City 17, it'll be watched over. Combined camera. Oh, actually there's like a full visibility range and shit. That's pretty nifty. Not bad, Valve. Not bad at all. And then maybe I can add like a helicopter flying over as you walk out into the street or something. Maybe. Oh. Oh dear. Right, okay. Jeesh. Maybe add some details in here as well. It still feels a bit bare. The only furnished rooms are this one, and then this room with the zombie in it, and that. Reject authority. Oh. That's why you gotta reject authority. Gameplay wise though, I feel like this is a good way to give the player some weapons. Shit. And then, of course, it's just nothingness out here, so that'll have to change. I mean, the actual map, like, in here is looking pretty good. Add some more things like those crates around the place. Maybe some barrels here and there. I love myself some barrels. I might just scrap the camera though. Right, let's put a couch in the... Oh, I did put a couch in here. Let's make it a physics problem. Static. Static. And is that control B? Yeah, okay. Some more lights around the place. And line this up. Maybe I can add a dead body in here as well. A dead citizen. Put him on the toilet. No, the bathtub. Citizen. What? Where are the citizen models? Nail. Let's go. And add some blood. Blue. Because it's also scary, spooky. Creepy peepee. Like a blood trail going into this room with this zombie. Perfect. But of course you cannot actually access that room without new clipping. Some, oh Jesus Christ, that's a big blood stain. Okay, maybe I don't need that intense of a blood stain. Just enough to indicate that something's gone wrong in here. Right, let's give that a look. He's folded back in the bathtub. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let's have you. It's Michael Jackson. Face down. Oops. Probably had something in there like a washing machine or a stove or something. He's escaped the bathtub. Sir? He's reanimating as we speak. The zombie transformation is a quick process. Can I give this guy a pose? Oh. You just die like that. Okay, you know what, I'll just put him up against the wall. Because he's making this so difficult. He'll be relinquished to the wall punishment. He's replacing the bathroom. True. Oh, he's no-clipping the bathroom. Yes. That's better. I don't know what's going on with his shoulder there. It's obviously been atomized, but you take what you can get. Okay. Third. Head crabs. He had Caribbees. He had Caribbees. Hello. There's a he had Caribbees. The interloper. Whoa. It's like the interloper thing. Doesn't let you have the tool gun. How rude. Okay. I just need to add some final furnishings to the rooms. What is that in the wall? It's G-Man. Oh, I should put G-Man in one of these rooms. How crazy would that be? G-Man sighting. Stove. No, not a bathtub. I want a stove. Well, give me a bloody stove. Yeah, this is a real dingy one. That'll do. Okay, this room can be host to the G-Man. And it won't have a light apart from the light in the window to make it more ominous. NPC, where is G-Man? Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, Mr. G-Man. What if Jordan Freeman was actually the G-Man? No way. Dingy stove, I love cooking on my dingy stove. What are you looking at? Something there, pal? Maybe I can blind him. Hello, G-Man. Spooky stove? Oh, jeez. Eat box. G-Man. I feel like it's too conspicuous. I'll move him back in the room a little bit. I can have him peeping around this little corner here. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be funnier. Mind you, I don't know if you can even see him from in there. We'll find out. Oh, guys, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, I am back. Oh, shit. Forgot to close it. Isn't that right, Mr. G-Man? Mr. G-Man. Move him out just a wee bit. Oh, that's not what I want. And some more stuff in this hallway. Barrel. Add a barrel. Cannot tell you what a barrel is doing in an apartment complex, but it's there nonetheless. Is that just like that metal back there? Okay, it's called a drum. Drum explosive. We'll add some of these around the map. We'll add some explosive ones in here so you can explode the zombies. That might just fall down, but that's fine. She'll be right. Should still look okay, hopefully. And that is all that matters. What's going on with the geometry of the drum? It's a bit lopsided. Right. G-Man. That's quite intimidating, actually. Rightio. Where's my hand? There. That was sufficiently weird. What the fuck? Stripped, whatever that word's called. Skeleton vs zombie. No more zombie. Obviously. Father Gregory. I do in fact believe in Father Gregory supremacy. You should make the boss fight a giant poison crab boss slayer. Like you finish all your details and stuff. It's a code in. Well, I mean, I could make the, I could add a poison zombie just on its own, because they're tough to kill. I'll do that, yeah. And I'll show you how I will do that. As you come out of this gate. You know what? I can actually do 2 poison zombies. Oh, no, that'll be a bit hard, actually. 1 poison zombie will be difficult enough. But if I put a big ass trigger volume here, and then tie it to entity, trigger, let's do trigger once. I think that should work. Hopefully. NPC, poison zombie. Actually, you know what? I don't need this whole trigger volume bullshit. I can just add this guy. And tick wait till seen. That way he won't activate until I walk out of this gate. Hopefully. Let's test that theory. G-Man. So his arm just does that every time then, okay. That was really stupid, actually. Well, if it wasn't going to be hard to kill the poison zombie before, it'll be extra hard now, because I only have 27 health. Does this count as seeing it? See, it does. Poison zombies are really annoying because, for one, they have a bunch of health, and secondly, they spawn in these annoying ass poison head crabs. And if I get bitten by one, and kill it, it'll actually heal me. What? It's another. as long as you don't get hit by the zombie itself, you'll be relatively okay. Have like a little car pile up out here. And then I can have this fella. Hiding behind the car. You know what, actually, I can just make it so that, fully open target entities named Poison Ambush. Target entities named Poison Ambush. Wireless input. Wake. Now let's see it. Spoiler of things to come. Well, that didn't work. Pow, pow. Zombie just single-handedly doomed his species. Unwise decision. Bring this medkit with me to fight all mate. Nice. Now I need to model the rest of out here because this is quite something. Looks good from in here, but once you get out, you become a bit disillusioned. Mind you, I can probably just put a map change somewhere out here, can't I? That's probably not a bad idea. I'll just chuck wee little map change. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just put the map change. Okay, so delete all this for a bit. It'll come back. It will come back. But for now, I'll put a change level here. And when I make the new level, I'll add the Mr. the Zombie back. So now I need to make something out here. You know what? bring that little thing in there. What am I going to do though? What am I going to add here? I think I have a plan. We'll go around here. This will be like a little alleyway, street type thing that'll take you to the next part of it. That's a bit scuffed. Easy fix. Much nicer. And now it looks like this is an actual building. Oh, mind you, I'll have to add in these windows on this side. Else it doesn't make much sense. One-way windows. You know what? That's fine. Nobody's gonna notice that. Hopefully. And all the other windows and all the other floors of the imaginary rooms in this imaginary building. Mostly imaginary. This is the only building in this map that has an actual interior. And even then, it's not a complete one. It's just a hallway with only 2 fully modelled rooms and 2 gimmick rooms. Red wall for a sec. Huh? If you mean the wall was red for a sec, that's probably just because I had it selected. Otherwise, I haven't the slightest idea of what you were talking about. Oh, yeah. Right. I'll add some more zombies and maybe even some combine down this way. Okay, I have like a little combine outpost thing here where they're fending off against some zombies. That might look nice. So what do I need? Class info. What road? Oh, what are those things called? Child? tortoiseshell yield scanner. No, that's not what I need. It's like a barrier. Oh, there's concrete barriers. That could work. In lieu of anything else. But there's a specific thing I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. That's it. Barricade. Ah. You know what? I think I actually like the concrete barriers more. After all that, I'm gonna stick with these guys. Add in like a turret. Turret floor. Yeah. Actually, no. Okay, so zombies and zombies. And then combines and combi. Right. Wake squad. Yes. New subscriber. Sure, I'm glad YouTube felt the need to notify me. But thank you if you're in this stream and you're the one who just subscribed. Right. Make squad, yes. Squad name. Zombies. And the other squad name will be plants. I'm kidding. But that would be also humans. Never mind. So now, when you come out of here, out of the gate, see a bunch of zombies. And I'll add the combine in a second, but for now it's just the zombies. Right. Oops, that's the context menu, the spawn menu. Just need to make sure we can't actually trigger that. Oh, you can. Hey guys. Ow. Well, this is nice. Well, how horrific. It's wonderful. Now I need a light. So you can see all the zombies. Select every single zombie individually. And move all of it back. Except for this one fast zombie, who doesn't want to be part of the group. I'm just gonna take the easy way out on this and extend this building out. As opposed to actually building more buildings in the map. I'll fix it up in a sec. I want to focus on this little fight scene here. I guess I better give them a different squad name then. What's the place we can edit the skin model? Elite soldier. eat. And I'll just add a bunch of these guys. And they will take care of all the zombies. Hopefully. AI relationship. Subjects. Combine. So S. Disposition. Neutral. Targets. Slayer. So do I have to put the whatever. Subjects. Yes, I think that should work. And start active. Yes. Hopefully that's worked. It hasn't. What are they doing? Be back in a second. Right. Back to it. How vigorously must I press the down arrow? This'll do. I'm going to find a wall with the corresponding texture, which should be fun. Mind you, the name of the model itself might have an indication. Plaster. No. Plastereee. So I'm just gonna look until I find one that's a match. It's not it, is it? I can just... God. No, I don't think it is. There is significantly more plaster wall textures than I would have first thought. Stop. No. 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 That's not it. This looks like it might be a match. It's not. What about this one? That looks closer. Not exactly a match. Is that it? No. Is there even a matching texture to go with this wall? Maybe not. That would really suck. Is there another model of this wall variety, but without a gaping hole in it? No. It would appear not. That is puzzling. That is very, very puzzling. Did I already try this one? Yes. I did. What about this one? No. This really is quite a shame. Did I try this one? Probably. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to move this whole thing around a corner or something. Surely it won't come to that. Could move this wall outward a bit, I suppose. That might help somewhat. Just give that a test, I suppose. Oh my god. I've just killed everything. How clutch was that? Maybe there's just like a really big prop can just obscure the view. Oh, I know what I can do. I can add like a fuel tank or something. Yeah. This will do nicely. Okay. I guess it didn't work. Damn, really? What? I might just need to scrap this idea, or at the very least downscale it. So we'll just have this guy fending off against some of these normal zombies. More over here. So we're out of view, but not out of range. Perfect. This is possibly the greatest mind of our generation. You absolute genius. He didn't like my compliments. It's funny going from this detailed street and then ending up out here where there's considerably less effort put into decorations so far. I will decorate it in a second though. Fear not. The map looks very good now because it's a new one. So I haven't rushed. Also, thank you for joining. It's good to see you. But yes, if I were to toot my own horn, it is definitely coming along a lot more than my previous one was as well. So I've added a lot more attention to detail in this one. And a lot more G-Man. Yeah, not so tough now. Maybe he is so tough now. Never mind. Looks like a real Half-Life 2 map so far. Well, it's good to hear that, because that is what I was going for. Both from an aesthetics standpoint and from a gameplay standpoint. So it is good to know that I have succeeded in that goal. Copy over these signs. Because, you know, if you worked here, you'd want to know where your gate override was. And the difference is that Half-Life 2 is a lot more decorations to make it look like real. Yeah, I'm in the process of adding decorations to the map. It is still a work in progress, as I'm sure you can tell. But the decorations I have so far don't look too bad either. But yeah, I am going to add more little details and stuff. Make it feel less flat. Looking for prop. Static. Now everything in Half-Life 2 is new, so it would at least have some mods. Well, I mean, nothing that the Combine didn't construct is new. Everything that the Combine didn't make was just there before, so apart from the Combine infrastructure, nothing's new. A camera. I'll do that. Need to add another light here. Now, what's with the switch up, dude? Yeah, get owned. Oh, what? I didn't pick up the crowbar. How did I manage that? The quintessential first weapon in any Half-Life game. Matter of fact, I think the crowbar's as iconic as Freeman himself. Oh, also, while you're here, you were telling me a while ago that you were playing Gary's mod, and you saw a weird figure or something. There's a chance I might have figured out what it is, but I'm not exactly sure. But if you play this specific Half-Life map, it's called GM Construct 13 Beta. There's this like figure that has a chance to appear. See if I can spot him. And it can actually show up in other maps because it's an add-on. So there's a chance that could be what you're seeing. Go explore around a bit. This map's also super creepy. And this. Grigori. If you ever plan on streaming Dispatch, you should turn on the censor option because there's stuff. Thanks for the heads up. I'm not sure what Dispatch is, and I don't know if I ever do plan on streaming it, but thanks anyway, I suppose. If I ever do stream it, I'll be sure to remember that. That shadowy figure wasn't the thing I was talking about, by the way. It's like a Telltale game, like Minecraft Stream and The Walking Dead. Huh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like the kind of thing I'd play, but if I ever change my mind on that, I suppose I'll heed your warning. Where is Monsieur Freeman? Okay, whatever. Right, back to this. Let in another dead Metro cop. Slump it against the wall. And then another dead Metro cop. Because it's a Metro cop massacre. Probably had some dead citizens as well, actually. Should just really drive home the fact that something has gone terribly wrong. You fact ceiling camera. That's what keeps spying on me. I hope to die in such a perfectly symmetrical position. Right. Lighting. One of the essential components of lights, camera, and action. Why are you traveling that way? That is not correct. Stupid boy. Go there. Maybe I can add some, like, floodlight type things as physical props here instead of just magical light from the heavens. I'll do that. Lump. Also moist critical is in dispatch. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That alone makes me want to check it out. But not this stream. Because I am making maps and shit, because I'm in fucking Hammer. I must say, I think I've done a pretty good job of building the run-down, depressing atmosphere I wanted for this map. Toy Story 2 and Cars 2 are my favorite Disney movie. I hate to be contrarian, but I was never a big fan of the Cars movies, plural. That sentence was always meant to be a plural. What is this guy doing? Right. Ow. Where's this guy going? What's up? There's a discrepancy between the actual model and the hitbox. Screw you, brain. Wallace Breen for City 17. Boom, boom. Also, the reason you should put censor on in dispatch is because there's sex and dick in it. Well, that's nice, I suppose. It's funny, all I know about this game currently is that it has moist critical and sex in it, and is kind of like The Walking Dead and Minecraft Story Mode. It's quite a funny base knowledge to have of the game. Why is this thing just completely engulfed in shadow? Because... I keep panic saving because I was working on another map similar to this one, and I got really far into developing it, and then Hammer crashed, and I lost all the progress. Kaboom. God damn. Oh, I didn't even open the gate after all that. I'm gonna upload a video playing Portal Arrow soon. Cool. I will make sure to check it out. Okay. It'll be good to see what Portal Arrow is all about. I kind of wish the zombies in Half-Life 2 were more faithful to the Half-Life 1 design, where you can actually see the skull of the person. But I do like the artistic direction they went in with the Half-Life 2 zombies still. I suppose a lot of people will be partial to Half-Life 1 just off a nostalgia bias alone. But I mean, objectively, Half-Life 2 is a better game. A lot more polished. I feel like even Black Mesa alone is an improvement on Half-Life 1, honestly. But no shade on Half-Life 1, I still love Half-Life 1. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you everybody for joining. Goodbye.